for as long as I can remember, I've always wanted to bring a tube amplifier to market, or a power amplifier to market. And for Pearl Acoustics, since it was set up in 2013, since the Sibelius design was finished, I've always wanted to be able to offer our customers an amplifier to go with it. But I didn't want the amplifier to be an amplifier that would just drive the Sibelius Pearl Acoustics loudspeakers, of course. I wanted it to be an amplifier that would drive anything. We can drive from Magicos to Kefs or whatever, that it would really be able to control the drive cone and deliver something special. But anybody who knows me will know that I surround myself with lots of different amplifiers and equipment, and I love them all, you know, from the Sugdens to the Decware Torris. I mean, it's not that they're not good, they're great. I just wanted something of my own, and I wanted to see how far we could push the envelope. So the story goes back quite a long way, really, round to about, seriously, I got into talking with a designer and we went down the solid state route, but unfortunately that didn't really, we got a good result, but it wasn't something we could take to production, unfortunately. And then when I met AJ in London, AJ Verma, our technical and sales director, he had a lot of experience and knowledge on amplifier design, and he had some great ideas. And he basically pulled together a team, a very divergent team, one looking at the power supply, one looking at the linking of the output tube to the transformer and the output transformer design, which is critical in tube amplifiers. And just an overall looking for someone that could manufacture something that would look perfect, because anybody who knows AJ will see he's a really stylish guy, and he wanted something that was just perfectly finished. The paint had to be, you know, just perfect. And although for me, you know, I probably would have been happy with the biscuit tin as long as it sounded great, I do get it that, you know, when we buy something, that I'm passionate about the fact that our speakers are made of solid oak and that they're handcrafted. I mean, for me, that's important to have something like that in my home. So I totally get it. And the whole design concept was to make something that would last forever, that it could be handed down to the next generation. So AJ wanted to make sure that the team didn't over stress any of the components and that everything would be working smoothly. So he went for a single KT170 tube for the output. Now, why did he do that? It wasn't really his first choice as such. It's the fact that I really like single-ended designs. I like it from the concept. We're using a single driver in our loudspeakers with no crossovers and no filters. So for the amplifier, I wanted as few components as possible. And I believed that's why the little Decware Zens sound so great with these loudspeakers, and why they sound so great anyway, to be honest. So I wanted to bring that into the design, and he said, well, yeah, but you know, so many loudspeakers, you know, the Pearl Acoustics speakers, the things like Magico, they require a bit of oomph, so we've got to get current out and we're going to need some power. So in a single-ended, that's why he went for the 170. But even so, I think the 170 is capable of being pushed up to about 22, 25 watts. Correct me if I'm wrong, AJ, put a note in the subtitles here. But we've deliberately got the design team to hold everything back so that it basically cruises with a maximum output at 18 watts. And that's the same. We've used the heat guns to measure the temperature of all the components, and the chassis design is such that the whole thing just warms up gently. There are no hot spots anywhere. Everything just gets nice and warm and comes even, so that it theoretically should last a very, very long time, and hopefully you should never need to change any of the tubes. Maybe the output tubes eventually, but it's not thought that that would really be necessary in most lifetimes. So that's been the design philosophy. So how did they get on? Well, you can see what they've produced. I mean, I'm very, very happy with the design. I think it's lovely. I like the little Coca-Cola shaped bottles, tubes, vacuum tubes. How does it sound? Now, obviously, I'm going to be extremely biased. I cannot not be. But all I can say is I was hoping it would sound as good as the Torri Mark V. And there's a video on the Torri Mark V. I'll put a little link at the top there for you and a link in the description below, because I love that amplifier. And if we could just make a sort of a modern looking something, so it's an alternative to that, and that would be great. Because why? Because one thing is, although the Torri is great, when customers come here, I have to tell them it's probably a 2-year waiting list, and not everyone can wait that long. So we were hoping that we might plug into that market, but with our own very different design. So what was the result? Fabulous. I mean, it's incredible. The big problem with single-ended Class A tube amplifiers has always been the fact that the mid-range can be a little bit shouty. The bass can get rather woolly, meaning it's not very detailed. There can be plenty of it, boom, 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 but not really detailed. And here we got crisp, detailed, deep, deep bass. The lower mids of this amp are so lovely. There is nothing, when I'm listening to music with it, listening to voices with it, everything just sounds great. And the team have come up, with a beautiful, beautiful hardback handbook. It's got all the details and the story and the pictures and everything in it, and with a nice cover. The packaging is fabulous. I mean, just look at it. We'll put some pictures up there with the wooden cases, the screw-down top, so it can be shipped anywhere in the world. But I can't sell you one. This is one of the saddest days of my recent career, really, is the fact that, a few days after my birthday, I've officially retired. The team had done a fantastic job. We're all set to go. Everybody who's heard it has loved it, but we can't make it. It seems that the production company that we had in mind, a really good UK production manufacturing house, have become so overwhelmed with orders for their own products that they turned around and said to us, basically, sorry, apart from a few pre-production models that we will get hold of rather soon, that's it. They will not be able to meet the demand that we're looking for. So here we are in May 2024 looking for manufacturing capability for this wonderful amplifier. So we're in some very early talks with some possibilities here in Belgium, but we're open to all ideas. And so if you know anybody or you're connected somehow, reach out to us. Also, if you're interested in this amplifier and would like to know more, or would like to follow the story from now to the day we get it actually out onto the market, which I hope will be within 12 months, then reach out to us at our website and we will send you updates via email or whatever the communications team come up with to keep you in the loop, because this is for me, it's a lovely product. I'm very proud of what the team's developed, and it would be nice to see it out on the market, as I say. So to finish this video, I'm going to finish with 3 tracks. The Painted Glass track from Steph Camille Carlins, the one that we used in the A versus AB part 2. The link will be there, so you can do that. And then you can hear this amp compared with the Torri Mark V and the Galion TS120 SE. So we'll start with the Steph Painted Glass Camille track, and then we'll switch to our normal Claire Teal track, which you know very well already, and then we'll end with a little bit of an excerpt from the Rimsky-Korsakov Scheherazade on the vinyl, so you can really hear that played through this amplifier. So I'm sorry it hasn't got a happier ending, but hopefully together with the power of the internet and YouTube and all the manufacturing connections that we're beginning to develop now, we will find a really good and reliable and long-term dependable solution to this, whatever that entails. So if you have been, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Enjoy the music. Bye.